Hey, Aaron.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How's it going?
Going good. Just preparing.
You want me to drop the link right now?
Did you get it working to where you could drop the link?
Yeah, I believe I got it. I got it.
Yes, I
Let me
can.
mute this. How's it going?
Going good. Just preparing.
You want me to drop the link right now?
Did you get it working to where you could drop?
No, it's still going weird to be honest. I got it. Let me mute this. How's it going?
Going good. Just preparing.
Is that feedback from you?
No, I don't have my YouTube up.
I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from then, because I have mine on mute. It's still going weird.
Oh, you know what? No, you're right. I do have one up. Sorry, I signed in. Hold on.
No, you're good.
Let me check.
Is that feedback from you?
No, I don't have my YouTube up.
I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from then, because I have mine on mute. It's still going weird.
Oh, you know what? No, you're right. I do have one up. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing this one. Let's see if this works.
Don't work. When I make you host, you'll probably be able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me copy it and paste it as a clickable link. It's strange.
Yeah, I just sent you a few things that we can read and just elaborate on.
All right. Do you want me to so after you do introductions, do you want me to read them all? Do you want me to read like the first one? We'll talk about it and then read the second one, or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, just like that. Just like you just explained.
Okay. Sounds good.
I sent you the agenda, right?
You sent me the agenda?
Yeah.
Let me double check.
I'm trying to look for it. I'm pretty sure I sent it. No, I can't find it.
I don't see anything for the agenda exactly. I just saw like the updated time. So Aaron Crawford will be the moderator. And then you said the topic will be on blockchain and certain stocks that are about to explode.
Yeah, I see. What happened is it broke it up. I sent it as one, and it broke it up. All right, it's okay. All right, I'm gonna play our intro video. I think we have quite a few people in here. Let me just verify. First, let me get the YouTube kind of ready. Our intro ready. All right. Okay, Carl just came in. All right, so I see you, Aaron. I see Psalms. Don't know who that is. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna play the intro, then I'll come in and we'll introduce everyone. There's a little delay with playing this video. It's just running. Yeah.
People alive all the time. Players, yo. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Thumbs up. The station you don't like. It's about changing lives. Coming for you to the life. It's about changing lives. Thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Go and like. Yes, my change your life. Click the thumbs up, the bell, and subscribe. You have told me about
Don't miss your chance on cryptocurrency, the next financial revolution. Join us on December 6th from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. to gain knowledge about the fast-growing technology of blockchain. Get information on how to invest and where to invest. Learn more about the future of banking and finance, as well as the largest players in cryptocurrency today. And we will also show you how easy it is to invest in cryptocurrency directly from your phone. Thank you for watching and can't wait to see you there.
How would you like to get away, relax, and forget all your worries in
Okay, my computer is a little bit, every time I touch it, there's a delay. So I've been wanting to stop that video, but it's okay.
All right, you got two of you up there.
I'm everywhere. All right, so welcome everyone. I'm Savon Smith. I'm your host right now. We got Aaron Crawford in the building. We got Psalms, how you say your last name? Radaway?
Radway.
I said that correct?
Yeah, Radway.
Okay. We got Carl in the building. Someone, if they could turn their YouTube down so we don't get a feedback. We got 305 in the building. I don't see nobody else. So when it comes time where you guys want to speak, you could reintroduce yourself. Just wanted to get through that really quickly so we don't spend a long time, like with the introduction. Just wanted to run over who's in the building. But when you do get a chance to speak, try to keep our talk under about 3 minutes. That way we can keep it kind of moving quickly. And you'll get multiple times where we can address different things. But if we can keep it under 3 minutes so we can keep it running, giving everybody a chance to speak. All right, well, Founding Players, for those who's new, Founding Players, started a basketball program with 6 guys. So those 6 guys are the Founding Players. A couple of those guys are in Division I basketball. A couple of those guys are doing business, investing their money. So this is about financial literacy. Founding Players is a financial literacy program. What wanted to do is make sure when those basketball players get to college, if they make it to the next level, I wanted them to be able to manage their money. So I wanted them to have adults like ourselves that's on the YouTube right now who can share information to help them financially, as well as bringing on board professionals who can teach them about finance. So with that being said, Aaron is one of my former players. Founding Players Open Door for Aaron Crawford. Aaron, do me a favor and introduce yourself.
How's it going, guys? My name is Aaron Crawford. I played for Savon for probably 4 years in total. Going to the University of Central Florida in Orlando now, and I'm studying.
Yeah, your mic kind of chipped out a little bit, so we didn't hear the ending really well.
Oh, did it cut out?
Yeah, towards the end.
My bad. All right, so yeah, I go to the University of Central Florida though, studying computer engineering, and yeah, I'm excited to talk about finance with you guys.
Okay, great. And Aaron, thank you for coming on and helping. Aaron's getting community service hours for his assistance. I appreciate that. Right now, our audience isn't large on the YouTube channel, but Aaron will be paying attention to the YouTube channel. If anyone have any questions out there, anyone want to share any input, Aaron will be looking out for that. That way we can make sure everybody feel like they're involved. If anyone have any questions or suggestions, we're all in this together. We're all sharing information and we're all trying to help each other. So sharing is caring. I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not advising anyone. We are just simply sharing information, on our investments, and hopefully we can help others, to invest. So, with that being said, The new technology, I wanted to elaborate on that a little bit. Blockchain technology. I believe Aaron knows a lot more than me about that right now, but I'm definitely learning. And every day I pop in a tape, every day I'm on YouTube, every day I write something down and learn something about the new technology. So I'm a firm believer in out with the old, in with the new. So it's time to invest. It's time to be financially literate. And that's what we're here for. All right. So with that being said, Aaron, I'll start with you. Anybody could jump in after Aaron read the first piece. So Aaron, no particular order. You can just read whichever one you want to read first and we'll address it.
So this first article is from the Wall Street Journal, and it's about Mass Mutual investing in Bitcoin now. So Mass Mutual joins the Bitcoin Club with $100 million purchase. So Massachusetts Mutual Life Insurance Co. bought $100 million of Bitcoin for its general investment account, the latest sign of mainstream acceptance for the upstart digital currency. The investment is a tiny one for the Springfield, Massachusetts-based company, whose general investment account totaled nearly $235 billion as of September 30th. But it signifies further momentum for Bitcoin, which has surged this fall. The price of a single Bitcoin peaked in late November at $19,835, topping its 2017 high, and currently trading around, cut off. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see what it's currently trading at, I'll look it up really quick and just let you guys know.
If I can remember, probably like 19,100, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it sounds about what it's
200.
Yeah, $19,063.
Yeah. So, what you just read, Aaron, I don't want to spend the whole time kind of speaking. If there's anyone who want to unmute their mic and speak on what Aaron just read, be my guest, just introduce yourself, let us know who you are, and then maybe ask a question or maybe elaborate on what Aaron just read. Anyone want to jump?
Well, with that type of information on the company being to where the financial amount was said by Aaron a while ago, I would like to definitely start investing soon. And I think today you was telling me, man, it's about to blow up really, really, really more bigger than what it is. So we need to go ahead and get to it the best way that we can. And that's what I want to do. Get to it and get some money start to roll over with one of these companies that is up there right now. But like you said from your the last meeting, smart is a big thing in doing it. That sounds good and everything like that, but like you said, you got to be smart about that decision of when you're going into doing your investing too as well. So that sounded really good a while ago, the information Aaron just gave. So yeah, that's what I'm on right now.
The most important thing, there's the delay, I believe.
Yeah.
Psalms, do you mind like maybe signing out and signing back in? There's a delay.
Okay.
All right, but let me touch on what Aaron just read. The most important message from what Aaron just read is the fact that mainstream is investing in this Bitcoin. The big companies. That's the key takeaway. This is not a joke. This is real. When Mass Mutual is joining in and putting up 100 million, that means something. So that should open up our eyes. That's what my takeaway from, that's what I'm taking away from that, when institutionals are starting to invest in this new technology, it solidifies that this is real. But again, I want to keep it on at 3 minutes. I wish some more people would speak. Aaron, if you don't mind jumping in, if you have something to say. If you don't, then I'll kind of keep going, but it's up to you.
You can keep going for now. I'll probably say something on the next article.
All right. So before we move on to the next article, does anybody who's on have anything to say? Carl, I see iPhone. Anybody got anything to say? Any questions? No,
Nothing right now.
nothing right now. Well, I'm glad to know that you're here instead of mics are just muted and everybody moving like ninjas. Yeah. All right. Well, the most important thing, like I said again, is the fact that the new technology is for real, because every single day, if you do your research, there is some new, well, old, but new information, meaning old companies with new information that they're participating in this new technology. At this point, it's a no-brainer. All right, so next, Aaron.
Question.
Mhm.
What's the difference between Bitcoin and blockchain?
So,
Okay, go ahead, Aaron.
do you want me to answer? All right.
Go ahead.
So Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, and blockchain is like the underlying technology. So blockchain is basically in like computing terms, it's a network that's it might get a little too complicated because like you guys probably haven't learned much about like networking, but instead of just having one main network, it works off of a bunch of different computers and servers. So it's like decentralized, and it's the underlying technology that helps fight against like being able to hack in, and it secures it more. But that's like the underlying technology. So you can use that for several different things, not just cryptocurrency. But Bitcoin is built on top of blockchain and is used for digital payment. So I might have gone a little too like, if you need any like more explanation on it, let me know. But that's kind of basically what it is. So,
So, so blockchain is security for Bitcoin, basically.
yeah, like so Bitcoin.
The processor.
Yeah, Bitcoin is blockchain, but blockchain is not Bitcoin. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Blockchain is, from what you're saying, blockchain is the security process for Bitcoin.
It's how you know people aren't lying. Because if you have a bunch of different servers saying one thing, and then you have one server saying, "Oh no, this person has 200 Bitcoin instead of 100," then you know that's wrong. So that's what keeps everything correct. So you know how much money or how many Bitcoins everyone has.
Okay, so has blockchain been around for a while or no?
The ideas I'm pretty sure have been around for a while. It's been used in stuff like let's say like logistics for supply companies to see how much they have here, make sure the numbers match up. But for cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, I think we talked about Savannah was 2009. They founded Bitcoin, so it's all a little newer, and I think it's more. They're kind of fulfilling these ideas they've had in the past into actual products.
Yes, Carl, that answers your question, I believe.
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Well said, Aaron. That was a good explanation, and I'm still learning a lot more about it as well. But yes, that was a very good explanation, and we are going to get better at this. So we're all growing here, and we're sharing information. we're in position to learn, and so is the audience. So at this point, we may know a little bit more than some people that are here to learn from us, and we'll gain more knowledge each and every time we're doing these seminars, and so will our audience. And that's what it's about. All right, Aaron, you want to move on to the next piece?
Yeah, I can move on to that. So the next piece is it's basically a comparison of company Square, which they do payment processing. They do you've probably seen like smaller businesses. They'll have like the Square reader. They have one you can plug into your phone. And they also have Square also owns Cash App. So they're comparing Square to Visa. And this is the article. So it says there's a clear trend towards a cashless society, not only in the United States, but all over the world. While cash isn't likely to go away entirely, at least not anytime soon, an increasing amount of financial transactions are taking place through credit and debit cards, mobile apps, and other non-cash payment methods. So when there's a clear trend like this, there are often interesting opportunities for long-term investors to take advantage of. And that's especially true when we're talking about a $185 trillion market opportunity, which is the current estimated volume of payments flowing around the globe. Two particularly interesting companies that, I think it cut off here. Let me see if.
Yeah, we can leave it at that. We can leave it.
Okay.
Again, if you guys do your research on blockchain technology, you'll definitely see some of these articles, come up, and you'll be able to learn for yourself. It's like doing homework. Right now we're here and we're teaching, but you can also take the information that we're giving you and put it in Google and, just learn a lot more, So basically with Square and Visa, just look at it like this. Again, out with the old, in with the new. So if Square don't change their system and get with the new technology, there's a chance that they'll be obsolete. Their business will fail. So they have to adjust. Square will have an easier time adjusting because they started adapting to this long ago, but Visa is a little bit different, and it's a little bit harder road for Visa to my understanding, but as long as they're changing to the new technology, again, it shows you that the world is changing. The internet has really, really changed our lives, and you're gonna hear about, how you're spending. Visa, you can, this is a payment system. So Visa and Square, the payment system. So just imagine you making your payments online, digital money. It's just amazing. Anybody? We got some quiet people, man. Anyone? No questions? How do you invest? Where can you invest?
Where can you invest besides for Square?
Okay. Well, again, if you Google companies, there's a lot of companies out there. Again, blockchain, it kind of gives you information on which companies are, taking advantage of the technology. We mentioned Square, we mentioned Visa, and where can you invest? Well, if you go on Coinbase, Coinbase gives you a lot of information as well. You can certainly buy your crypto from Coinbase, but you can also get information from Coinbase. And there's companies out there that, you can also invest in through Robinhood. If you go into Robinhood and you type in blockchain, you'll see some companies that's coming up that's taking advantage of the new technology. Again, if you type in fintech, you'll also see a lot of those companies switching over to the new blockchain technology as well. So that's just some information for you guys. If you have Robinhood, type in fintech. It's not just about buying Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency from Coinbase. You can go right into Robinhood, and the same stocks that you may have already hold, might be participating with the new technology already. So did I answer your question, Carl?
Yes, you did, buddy. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Carl, before we go to the next piece, we're gonna jump to stocks for a minute. The other day we were talking about options, right? Because I had sent you some companies that had a lot to do with the new technology, the new blockchain. I'd sent you 2 companies and said, hey, look into these 2 companies. And for anyone out there, if you would like some insight from me on which companies that you should research, you can always message me on founding_players, and I will reach back to you and share information with you. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing, because sharing is caring. Invest at your own risk. So Carl, did I help you out the other day when I explained how to do options in Robinhood?
Yes, you did, sir. And I took the chance and I set up an option for one of them.
Okay. All right, that's good. So anybody have any questions, man? If you don't know something, you can always, write it in the YouTube. And Aaron, if you're paying attention to that and anyone have any questions, we can certainly answer it for them to the best of our knowledge. I do get calls outside of the YouTube, and I do meet people outside of the YouTube, and I'm able to kind of like, share with them what I do, and we go from there. But we're just sharing, guys. So, all right, Aaron, next.
Okay, so the next article is so Bitcoin is on its way to becoming the world's reserve currency. Morgan Stanley Investing Management's chief global strategist and head of emerging markets, Ruchir Sharma, published an opinion piece in the Financial Times on Wednesday. He explained how Bitcoin is making progress towards replacing the US dollar and becoming the world's reserve currency. The Indian investor began by recalling that when the coronavirus pandemic hit, the US dollar was the world's reserve currency, noting that it had been one for 100 years. While other previous reserve currencies lasted about 94 years on average, that would have been a reason to question how much longer it could continue. But for one caveat, the lack of a successor. Sharma described noting some contenders that fall short, such as the euro or China's renminbi. I don't know how to say it, but China's currency. So, U.S. officials were thus confident that in response to the COVID-19 lockdowns, they could print the dollar in limitless quantities without undermining its reserve currency status, allowing the country to keep running large deficits without apparent large deficits without apparent consequences. The strategists continued elaborating. So basically what that article is saying is it's questioning whether Bitcoin can, kind of replace the US dollar as, the safety currency, the reserve. If you're in a different country, what kind of currency do you want to have you know. So, any thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I'll jump in, and then hopefully someone else can jump in and speak on it as well. But what caught my eye is the fact that the U.S. dollar been around for 100 years, and previous before that, others were like 94 years on average. So that goes to show you that now is the time, because I mean, 100 years is long overdue for something new. So the world turns. So don't reinvent the wheel. A wheel turn, you can't turn a square. So it's clear to me that just like when there was a typewriter and computer came out, now is the time. Ain't nobody trying to use typewriter no more. The US dollar, yes, it may take a while to disappear, but seems to me like it's going to, and it seems to me that it's clear that we're at the ground level of investing and changing our lives. So do your research. Just like sitting in a classroom, you're there to learn. You're not there to let time pass. You're there to sit down, learn from the teacher, go home, study, get your good grade, grow in knowledge, become adults, and have a successful adulthood. So at the end of the day, now is the time. Just think of it as an infant stage, and you're going to grow your investment a little bit at a time, because this is not going to happen overnight. This is going to be slow growth. The US dollar is not going to just disappear. Over time, it will. So even though we may have time, we're at the ground level. Don't waste the time. Take advantage of every single day that you could put some money away into a couple different stocks, into a couple different digital currencies. But I'm no financial advisor. I'm just sharing, because sharing is caring. Invest at your own risk. We're all in this together to help each other. Anybody else? All right, we got a quiet audience. Nobody in the YouTube asking any questions?
I don't think so. I think Psalms just said good night, but I don't see anything else.
Oh, Psalms isn't in the chat. I mean, in here. I didn't even know.
No, he's not in here. I think I'm not sure.
I think his phone kind of messed up, kicked him out or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was productive. We definitely need a little bit more interaction from people in the chat. Makes for a better seminar. But we were able to give out some information. We're able to share, and we're not going to spend no more than 30 minutes. I believe we started a little bit late. I don't want to keep up no one's time. So the information is there for people to play back and kind of like listen to some of the things that I said, listen to some of the things you said, Aaron, and it's information. It's here on our channel. Carl, you had something? I see you unmute your mic, so I just stopped speaking. Maybe you had something.
No. Well, I was gonna say thank you for doing this. You gave me some insight, and the question that I asked, I already knew the answer, but I figured somebody else may not know it. That's why I asked it. So, but again, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome, Carl. Hey guys, this is about growth. We're going to continue to gain information and we're going to continue to share. So again, you guys can learn from us and we can learn from you. And you never know who's paying attention. You don't know who's watching. Someone might be able to bring some information to the table, for us, because I started the program as a basketball program with 6 kids, and now those kids are adults and in Division 1 and 2 and 3, college basketball, and their lives don't end there. They have to, start their professional careers and they have to know how to manage their money. So if there's anyone out there listening and can help, give us the knowledge that we need to give out to these young men and women, please do us a favor and reach out to us, because we're here not because we are professionals, but because we ourselves is trying to be part of this change that's happening in front of our eyes. And we would like to be part of that change and to bring a lot of people with us, are those who are willing to be part of the change. And that ends this for me. I have nothing else. Aaron, you have anything? And then we'll pretty much end it there because I want to keep it at 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, I mean, good meeting, guys. Felt like we read some interesting articles, and yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Well, Aaron, thank you again. What was that called?
I said thank you, fellas. Appreciate it.
Yes, no problem. Aaron, thank you. Thank you for, your help. You're pretty much your father's son because, as you know, your father helps us a great deal as well. And here you are again, following in your father's footsteps and coming back and helping founding players, and you are a young man, and I'm sure you have a lot of great information to share. And thank you. You've been doing a great job, and I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. And with that being said, everyone have a great trading week if you are already trading. I am so ready for this coming week. I do have stocks that's growing and I'm excited. And I do have the crypto that I'm holding and I'm excited for the future.
Be a good week. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you soon.